Relying on just one income stream to get you by is a dangerous game because let's face it, once you've paid your mortgage, your rent, food, any other household bills and any other expenses that creep up on you from time to time, are you really left with that much money? And given the current state of the economy and the uncertainty surrounding employment, I would say that relying on just one income stream is even more dangerous than it once was. On a personal note, I too, like many, have been affected by COVID-19, but the silver lining being that it's finally given me the time and the kick up the arse I've needed to launch my business, lifestylrevamp.com, to launch a podcast and to launch this YouTube channel. I've also seen a rise in friends and family and people over social media who have launched their own businesses, side hustles, projects, with the aim of trying to create an income online. Because by now, you should probably know that isn't really such thing as a safe job, despite what your grandparents told your parents and what your parents have probably told you. I think coronavirus has proven this. So what's the answer? Well, I believe, as well as many others, that having multiple streams of income instead of your just one. Well, I believe that having more income. Well, I believe that having multiple streams of income instead of just relying on your one income, probably from your 9-to-5 job, is probably one of the most financial. You can do this. You can do this. Well, I believe that having multiple streams of income is one of probably. Do it! Just do it! Well, I believe, as well as many others, that having multiple streams of income is one of, if not the most essential financial strategy you can have. Simply put, more income streams equal more security. And here's a fact for you. It's said that most millionaires on average have 7 different income streams. Most of them passive too, which means their money works for them. They don't trade their time for money. So how does one create more income streams and become more financially secure? Well, that's exactly what I'm going to talk about in this video. But before I do, I just want to remind you of 2 things. Success is a direct result of how hard you are willing to work, and patience is key. There's no such thing as getting rich quick. So here are 7 different streams of income to help you become more financially secure. So number 1 is turn your passion into profit. Now, we all want to be able to do the things we love more often. And if you can create an income online around a passion, something that you love to do, then that's just an added bonus. My passions, for example, are health and well-being, writing, and general personal development. So I created a website, a blog, I created a podcast, and I created, of course, this YouTube channel to express my passions and to hopefully help others improve their own lives. Before you start making money with your passion, you need to decide what platform you're going to use. Because depending on what your passion is, your platform's probably going to be different. So for example, if you like handmade things and you're creative and you might want to say, for example, sell jewelry online, then you could set up a store with Shopify or Etsy. And I'll leave a link in the description below for you to check them out. But yeah, if you want to set up a store with them, that's cool. But if you want to say, for example, put content out there and you want to become a bit of an influencer and help people like I do, then you could use things like YouTube, podcasting, or a blog to get your content out there for the world to see. Once you've decided on which platform you want to use, the next step is monetizing your passion. And by monetize, I mean to make money. Now, obviously, if you have set up a store on something like Etsy or Shopify, then you're all set. All you have to worry about is getting customers to your store. You don't have to worry about monetizing it, it's already monetized. There are generally 3 different monetization methods that content creators use. The first way, and actually my favorite way, is affiliate marketing. And affiliate marketing is essentially recommending other people's products or services in exchange for a commission. So to get you started, here are 4 of the most popular affiliate marketing platforms out there. And I'll also put these in a link in the description below for you to have a look. So number 1 is Amazon affiliates. Number 2 is ClickBank. Number 3 is CJ Affiliate. And finally, number 4 is Share a Sale. Another great way you can make money is through advertisements. Now, this is essentially the process of attracting a large enough audience and then partnering up with various advertisers to earn money. So for example, YouTube and Google AdSense. Now, although it sounds easy enough, attracting a large enough audience takes a lot of time, a lot of patience, a lot of hard work, a lot of late nights, early mornings. The rewards, however, are very much worth it. There's this really annoying fly that's been like flying around my room for half an hour and I can't find it anywhere. You know, like Breaking Bad, the fly episode. It's like that. If you've not seen it, watch it. It's brilliant. Although it's not brilliant, that episode's crap, but the series is good. Anyway, let's crack on. There are, however, two downsides of ads. Firstly, ads can be very unpredictable. Even with a large audience, you don't know if that ad's going to perform or not. Some days you might make some money, some days you might not. That's just how it goes. Secondly, it can take a very long time to make any money at all. Because, as I said, you have to build an audience, and a dedicated one. And that's no easy feat. It takes time and patience and consistent content to do this. You must provide value and be consistent with your content. You must find a solution to a problem, be helpful, help your audience out and build a relationship with them. Only then will you be able to earn some money. In fact, that fly's back again. Final and probably best way to monetize your passion is by selling your own... I'm going to get you. Oh, I got it. I believe I can fly. The final and probably best way to monetize your passion is by selling your own products, tools or services. And the reason I say this is the best way is because you don't really need a large following to be successful with this. In fact, according to many, you only really need 1,000 true fans. By providing your audience with helpful, consistent content, they will start to see you as an authority within your niche and maybe down the line, even an expert. This builds trust, this builds authority, this builds credibility. And once the trust is there, the selling gets easier. One of the most popular products that content creators like to sell on their platforms are ebooks. So if you have a specialist knowledge about a certain subject and you think you can create a helpful ebook for your audience that solves a problem and is entertaining, then why not sign up to KDP or Kindle Direct Publishing by Amazon and you can get yours published and start selling today. If you want to go that one step further and turn your ebook into an audiobook, then I recommend you try out the company ACX or Audio Creation Exchange. And they can turn your ebook to an audiobook, get it published, and then you can sell it on platforms such as Audible, iTunes and Amazon. And again, I will put links to all of these in the description below. The second stream of income I recommend is investing. Now, before I get onto anything about investing, I want to make it clear, I'm not a financial expert, I'm not an investment guru, and this isn't advice. This is simply the things I've done, which has helped me make a bit of extra money. Because the thing about smart investing, and notice how I've used the word smart, is that your money works for you, not the other way around. You don't trade your time for money like you would in a normal 9-to-5 job. Now, Warren Buffett, who is probably one of the greatest investors and most well-known investors today, recommends that all investors should have a low-cost index fund. In layman's terms, an index fund involves investing in a market rather than just one company, one stock. So for example, you could invest in the S&P 500, which is 500 of the top American companies, and it has an average return rate of about 9.8% per year. By investing into an index fund instead of just one stock, you're technically betting on whether the market is going to go up or down, which we know historically is always rising. Index funds work so well due to the power of compound interest, and it's a little confusing to explain, and to be honest, I don't completely understand it myself, but I will share a link in the description for you to have a look at to explain it further. If you wanted to get started with your own index fund, I highly encourage you to do your own research and make sure you know what you're doing before you part with any of your hard-earned cash. Number 3 is property, which could be a great stream of income if you know what you're doing. But I must point out again, I'm not an expert about property. My knowledge is very basic, but there is a really simple way you can make money if you have a spare property or a spare room, and I just want to share it with you now. And that's by using Airbnb. So if you've got a spare room, or even better, a whole property, you can use Airbnb to advertise and to promote your property online, and you can get income in the form of rent. You can then outsource any management, so you don't even have to lift a finger. If you're not yet in a position to do this, then why not sign up for Airbnb experiences, which is essentially when you become a host or a tour guide and you show people around your local town or city. Essentially, you're getting paid for walking around your local town. And again, I'll drop a link down below in the description for Airbnb experiences. Number 4 is freelancing, and freelancing is a great way to earn money online because you can work from anywhere in the world. You can essentially be on a beach in Bali, sipping a cocktail while getting paid. So if you think you have a specialist skill that can help solve a problem, then sign up for Fiverr, People Per Hour and Upwork and start getting yourself out there today. Although I will say the competition is pretty fierce, but demand does keep growing. If you haven't yet got a skill that you think can make you money online, don't worry. There's always time, and there's 2 great platforms I recommend that you can learn a skill. So number 1 is Udemy and number 2 is Lynda. These are both amazing platforms where you can take a course, you can learn a new skill and become accredited, become an expert in your chosen field. Again, I'll drop a link to both Lynda and Udemy below in the description. Number 5 is FBA, or Fulfillment by Amazon. And I'm sure you've heard of it because it is everywhere at the moment. And here's how it works. You send your products to Amazon. They then store your products in their warehouses. When a customer orders one of your products, Amazon picks, packs, ships, tracks your order, and even handles refunds and returns. Now, of course, this is Amazon, so it does come at a price, as they charge for both fulfillment and storage fees. However, those fees include 24/7 customer service, the cost of shipping the orders to the customer, and access to the largest and most advanced fulfillment centers in the world. Again, if you want any more information about this, I will leave a link in the description below. Number 6 is online surveys. Now, of course, filling out online surveys aren't going to make you rich anytime soon, but they require such little effort that it could be a great way to earn an extra income without the elbow grease that's required for other income streams. And there are 4 survey sites that I recommend, and they are Inbox Pounds, SWAGBUCKS, Prize Rebel, and Survey Junkie. And of course, again, I'll leave a link to all 4 of these in the description below. And finally, number 7 is matched betting. And I must make this clear that match betting is not gambling, despite what people think. It's a method of turning free bets offered by online bookmakers into real cash. We can do this by covering all of the potential outcomes of a sporting event by placing multiple bets. By doing this, you can make a profit each time, because it no longer matters what team won that sporting event. There are 2 online platforms that I recommend for match betting. That's Profit Accumulator and Odds Monkey. And again, I'll share a link to both in the description below. The best part is you don't need to pay any tax at all on match betting earnings. And there you have it. That's 7 different income streams that can make you more money and make you become more financially secure. So see you all in the next video.